If you are planning to travel to Canada, then you should know the general travel restrictions and requirements so that you will know who are eligible to travel and who are not allowed to enter. This video is based on the online data provided by the Government of Canada, updated as of September 7, 2021. Stay tuned and watch the video to know more. Welcome to Denzi TV. Please subscribe and hit the notification bell so you receive updates as they are posted. Let's start with the general travel requirements. At this time, all travelers must be fully vaccinated in order to enter Canada by air for discretionary purposes. In addition, all travelers 5 years and older entering Canada will require a valid COVID-19 molecular test result in order to enter. This also applies to fully vaccinated travelers. However, these requirements are waived if you are considered as an exempt traveler. Who are considered exempt travelers? These are the following: children who are 4 years of age or younger, air crew members or a person who seeks to enter Canada only to become such a crew member, transiting travelers not entering Canada through a border entry point, emergency, law enforcement, or border personnel, specific individuals or groups identified by Canada's Chief Public Health Officer or the Minister of Health, and individuals or group of individuals that have been granted an extraordinary exemption from Transport Canada. These travelers are exempted from vaccination and testing requirements. Only non-symptomatic travelers with proof of a valid COVID-19 molecular test result who fall under any of the following categories are allowed to enter Canada: Canadian citizens, permanent residents, registered Indians under the Indian Act, protected persons under the Immigration and Refugee Protection Act, and foreign nationals who are authorized to travel based on provisions outlined in Public Health Agency of Canada's emergency orders, which include but are not limited to compassionate reasons, reunification with family, and those who meet specific criteria to qualify as fully vaccinated. Travelers not allowed to enter Canada are the following: individuals who are not in possession of a valid COVID-19 molecular test result that meets Government of Canada requirements and are not exempt from that requirement. Symptomatic for COVID-19 or have been refused boarding in the past 14 days due to a medical reason related to COVID. Refusing to comply with an instruction given by a gate agent, airport security screening personnel, or a crew member with respect to wearing a non-medical face mask or health check. And foreign nationals who do not meet the provisions outlined in the Public Health Agency of Canada's emergency orders. The Government of Canada has introduced a number of measures to limit the spread of COVID-19 and ensure the safety of air travel. First, requiring all travelers coming to Canada for discretionary purposes, such as leisure purposes, to be fully vaccinated. Second, requiring all travelers, even those fully vaccinated, to provide electronic or printed documentation prior to departure showing they are in possession of a valid COVID-19 molecular test result. Requiring all travelers, even those fully vaccinated, to wear a non-medical mask at all times throughout their entire travel journey. Travelers who refuse to wear a non-medical mask when directed could face fines. Conducting health checks of all travelers before boarding. Requiring all travelers to digitally submit within 72 hours before their flight, unless exempt, their travel information, 14-day travel history, contact information, suitable quarantine plan, and proof of vaccination if applicable using Arrive CAN or Arrive CAN. And lastly, implementing additional federal, provincial, and territorial measures at travelers' destinations. And lastly, please note that all travelers, unless exempt or fully vaccinated, must undergo a mandatory quarantine period of 14 days upon arrival in Canada, regardless of whether or not they have symptoms of COVID-19. Failure to comply could lead to imprisonment and/or fines. This does not apply to non-symptomatic travelers who are transiting through Canada to their final destination or those delivering an essential service. And those are the general travel requirements and restrictions for Canada. Thank you so much for watching. If you find the content of this channel valuable, remember to subscribe. Feel free to check out the other videos as well.